France is at war with Germany. Marcel Bloch, a young aerospace engineer, is drafted. He notices the propeller performance is poor and produces his own, the Eclair propeller. He's chosen from amongst dozens of others to equip the Allied aircraft. These propellers are used on the SPAD 7, nicknamed the Vieux Charles by the famous Frenchman Georges Guynemer. Marcel Bloch creates the company SEA and manufactures his first aircraft, the SEA-1, followed by the SEA-4. Some years later, the French state orders an all-metal prototype Mail plane, then an air ambulance. Bloch is very creative, proposing various military and civil aircraft. In the 1930s, the international political climate is tense. He designs aircraft known as battle planes and fighter planes, such as the MB-152, and they're produced in large quantities. Civil aviation is also flourishing. The MB-120 Colonial and the MB-220, operated by Air France, roll off the production lines of his company, Société Anonyme des Avions Marcel Bloch. With the advent of the Second World War, the world once again experiences horror. Marcel Bloch and his family are arrested and transferred to Drancy. His wife, Madeleine, and his children, Claude and Serge, remain in this camp. Marcel consistently refuses to work for the enemy and is deported to Buchenwald. Eight months later, with the signing of the armistice, he arrives back on French soil. The Minister of Air states, "I'm assigning you the great task of organizing and renovating French aviation. No one should shy away from this responsibility." Bloch changes his name to Marcel Dassault and, true to his convictions, starts business again, personally funding his prototypes. The Flamand is a great success, and the state places an order. The Ouragan, the first jet-powered fighter plane from Dassault, is used by the French Air Force. This plane is the first in a new generation of aircraft, the Mystère planes. Just like the Ouragan, the Mystère 4 is an international success. These aircraft undergo various developments. The Mirage series gradually becomes part of the French and international scene. The first Mirage 3 takes off in 1956. General de Gaulle wants France to have an independent deterrent force. The Mirage 4 achieves this goal, carrying the strategic nuclear weapon. In the 1960s, a great number of military prototypes are produced, featuring vertical flight with the Balzac, and the Mirage 3V, variable sweep wings with the Mirage G, and fixed sweep wings with the Mirage F1. The American market is promising for business jets. In 1963, when Pan Am was visiting the Dassault factory in Marignac, near to Bordeaux, Charles Lindbergh discovers the Mystère 20 and is unable to resist. Pan Am orders 120 models. This marks the beginning of the Falcon saga. Georges Pompidou adapts French aviation to suit the political and financial limitations of the country. Marcel Dassault has to buy Breguet Aviation. He takes on two projects involving international cooperation, the Atlantic and the Jaguar. A third French-German project comes into existence, the Alpha Jet. This trainer aircraft is also to become the plane used by France's national air display team. The Mirage 2000 is the first Dassault aircraft to be equipped with electric flight controls, making it very easy to maneuver. It is partly designed using CATIA, software developed initially by the company, then by the new company, Dassault Systems, created in 1981. On the 17th of April, 1986, Marcel Dassault passes away. His son Serge takes over for him. ensuring that Dassault Aviation remains a family business. Serge Dassault wants to make business aviation one of the company's strong suits, so it can continue to generate 3/4 of its sales abroad. The Falcon range is expanded, and commercial success continues throughout the world. The Rafale is known as an omni-role aircraft, replacing 7 types of aircraft. It enters into service in 2004 for the French Navy, then in 2006 for the French Air Force. The Rafale is used in several external military operations. It is a spearhead for French defense and demonstrates its versatility, efficiency, and reliability on a daily basis. From 2015, Dassault's Rafale experiences sustained international success. Egypt, Qatar, amongst other countries, purchased the aircraft. Drones and unmanned aircraft are set to shape current and future aviation. With the Neuron demonstrator, Dassault and its European partners are paving the way for the future. Dassault Aviation is a dual military and civil company, and has been contributing to French defense and the growth of numerous companies for over 100 years. The company is playing an active role in influencing aviation in the new century.